I need to set a timer so that, hi, kind-hearted Caitlyn. What happened? I don't know what happened. It's kind of creepy. These are my oil blotting pads. See the oil on it? It's gross. It's Lost and Elysium's first time on YouNow. Well, hi. Aren't you the one who just helped me find my gloves? It's your first time on here and you've helped somebody. That's cool. In case you're watching Benedict, just so you know, I am reading your messages that you're leaving in our group chat right now. So I wanted to get on my desktop. Oh, you are in the guest queue. I'm sorry, Cherokee. And now that I'm at the desktop, I can actually play your recording, your conversation. Hold on. Oof. I have propped up on Post-its. Ah! My gosh. It's Paul. Hi, Paul. Do I know you, Paul? Stay. Oh, won't you stay with me? Okay. Either that's thunder or it's a really loud truck. And I think it's probably a loud truck. Why won't my computer turn on? It's plugged in. Let's see, Control Alt Delete. There. All right. Uh-oh. I pushed something and now it's like going crazy on my computer. I think I need to press one of those F buttons, like F2. I'm pushing you. I'm going to the guest queue. Okay, Cherokee, I'm sorry. There you are. I pushed you. I'm in here on my Instagram account, but I think I have a legit account. Oh, okay. Hi, Nico Lockgas. All right. I'm gonna wait for Cherokee to get on. Cherokee, come back. I hope I only have a cold in my back. Can't use my right hand well. Why? What happened to your right hand? Cherokee, come back. Please. All right, I'm signing in. Okay. Oh, it's so weird. I'm live now. It's like showing my thing that I'm live. It's kind of weird to see that. Have you ever imagined what it would be like to meet yourself? It's a very freaky thought. Okay, good. You sent another one. All right, I clicked you again. I'm gonna click you again just in case. I clicked you. Okay. Something just fell out of the trash. I'm gonna put my timer so I don't forget. That is super important right now. Oh my god. I just lost like a really long hair. That's sad. Timer for, I'm gonna say 30 minutes. It's not working. Hold on. Do you know? I don't have the dog anymore, Ian. And it's something I'll talk about in the group chat, but it has to deal with, there's a pretty devastating reason that I don't have the dog. You're the first person other than a woman named Leanne who's actually asked me about that. Her name was Belle, by the way. I lose long hair daily. Hee hee. That's not good, right? Hold on. Okay, so I'm going back to you, and I'm pushing on you, Cherokee. I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm doing it again. Oops. I don't know why it's not doing anything. It's weird. Hi. I've never known how to say her name. Hi, Chrysalis Nocturnus. Okay. I have thick hair, and that's the cycle of hair. Is that what it says? I have a chat thing over it. Sorry. Yeah. I don't understand why it's not working. Let me try again. Close enough. It's still not working. I don't understand. I'm sorry, Cherokee. Maybe like X out of that one and try again, and then I'll try again. So it's okay. Yeah, restart it. I'll try again. I'm softly clicking it so I don't knock my phone over. Man, that stinks. It's still not working. Nope, I'm not doing anything. That stinks. I'll be right back as I bang my arm against the wall for a bit. Don't do that. Why are you doing that? Don't do that. So I'm gonna real quick catch up on my... I'm gonna wait for your thing to show up again in the queue, okay, Cherokee? I'm going to that call. Cherokee speaks out against Lee Rogers and makes public their phone conversation.
Rogers.
1 second.
5.
Whoops.
So go ahead and, but you're doing it.
Okay.
Yeah, I was cut from my breastbone to my nutsack.
Okay, but
Same thing.
what does that have to do?
She's back. Here we go. Okay, so now select a guest broadcaster. One waiting. I'm taking this finger and I'm touching her nose. Yay, it says it's connecting. Good. Yay. So, I was about to play the... Oh,
I can barely hear you. I can't hear you.
You can't hear me again?
Oh, no, I can hear you now.
Good, yes. Okay. So, can I start playing your audio? Because I want to play it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so for all those, for you who just came in here, I'm going to play the audio. She had a phone, Cherokee right next to me, had a phone conversation with Caitlyn's stepdad, the one who would tell her to hang herself, the one who molested her, the one who told her she was plus 4. She had a phone conversation with him. He did not know she was recording. So I just wanted to play it again.
With the accusations of you molesting children.
Can I be really frank with you?
Of course you can.
My dick doesn't work.
Your dick doesn't work, but you've got a kid on the way, you just said.
Use your imagination.
I'd rather not.
What?
I said use your imagination.
I would rather not. What does that mean?
You ever heard of in vitro fertilization?
Yeah, do you know that costs at least, like 5 figures and the better part of 5 figures to do?
I never went on GoFundMe to have kids. I'm sorry.
So, if
5 figures.
yes, 5 figures, meaning in the
$15,000 every time.
Right, that's a 5-figure number, sweetheart.
And also, if you'll pay an extra $5,000, you can actually pick what you have. Or your girl.
Okay. So how did they extract the semen from you then?
What does that have to do with any question you have?
Well, first of all, I asked you about the accusations of you molesting her, and you talk about child support, and then I asked you.
She tried to kill herself 3 times before this.
Yes, I know that, and I understand that.
Did she try to hang herself 3 times before that? No. What she did, she knew she did not do the ultimate. She didn't do what she knew would kill her. So what he just said still is not answering your question.
It was a very, very sick.
Aren't y'all investigating her mother, who was there, let her hung in the tree for 41 minutes?
That I completely and totally agree with that.
41 minutes, my daughter hung there.
Like you don't.
She hated me, but she didn't hate me bad enough to do it while I lived there. Now, truth be known, if she hated me that bad, why didn't she do it while I was there?
Well, she was a child.
Do you have anything to say right now?
Him saying, why didn't she do it while I was there? I said she's a child because she doesn't think like he does. She doesn't have an adult's mentality. You know what I mean? She's not going to think something like that. She's not going to commit suicide over revenge. Number one, it's not in her nature. And even if it was, she's a child. She doesn't think like that.
Right. That, and also, that has nothing to do with the fact that he could have been sending her things. She walked out of that trailer angry. I still to this day feel like he told her again for like the 8th, 9th, 10th, 12th, 15th time to hang herself in message, which is why I think he got on her on her thing right then and deleted those messages. That's what I think. Mm-hmm. And yeah, that's why I think he keeps putting emphasis on the fact that I wasn't there. Think about that. Because he knows he was there in other ways. Sorry, it keeps telling me that it can't connect to YouNow. It's weird. Okay, I'm going to resume it.
So, and I really...
That little girl beat her mother's ass.
That little girl has a name. Her name is Caitlyn, and she was 12, okay? And she could think for herself, and she was 10 times smarter than he was. That little girl, he's talking about someone who killed herself as that little girl, beat her mama.
He also referred to as my daughter.
Yeah, we're referring to her as Caitlyn, by her name as an independent person, not an extension of him, his property, who he could get into her pants.
And her mother beat her ass daily.
Okay. But
What does that have anything to do with what you asked at all?
That's why I just said okay, but
Yeah, because it was like you said earlier, he was hoping that you would just spin off of that and then forget what you originally asked.
mhm.
what about you getting into Caitlyn's Facebook after she died?
Let me tell you how that happened.
Okay.
Now listen to me.
I'm listening.
Caitlyn was very, very sneaky.
Uh-huh.
I took phones out of the house. I took the internet and had it turned off. She had Facebook linked to my phone.
She had it linked to your phone?
It was linked to my phone.
Okay, so what were you doing on...
Again, whenever in history has anyone seen him commenting on Caitlyn's stuff? Ever, except for the day after she killed herself. Never. It has never been documented, never been screenshot, nothing. That is the first time. Again, it does not answer the actual question that you asked. And it's not that she was being sneaky. It just so happens that his name was on the phone, whatever, that phone number, and that's why it showed up. That's why the account was linked. He's just so full of it.
her account?
Worried about her.
He just said you and everyone else in the media is so worried about her. I'm going to play that one more time.
Well, no, because,
Listen.
I mean, y'all were so worried. You and everybody else in the media are so worried about her.
Yeah, we are. Like, she's 12 and she hung herself. Like, duh. Like, should we not? I mean, I can't believe he said that. That reminds me of when Kate Anthony said, all you care about is finding Kaylee. That's all you care about. Like, sociopaths don't even realize the bits of truth that come out from them.
Look what y'all done to her mom.
what have I done to her mom?
Look what we did to her mom. Okay. The only thing I can say that's damning to Tammy that I have put out there, screenshots of conversations that she had in public groups on Facebook. She put that stuff on the public to be dissected and observed and assessed and talked about and copied and pasted. Like,
Ira, where are you going?
that's not our fault. She put it out there to be read. She didn't type it for it to disappear. So for him to say that we...
And even her family.
What have I done to her family?
Y'all worry so much.
Yeah, we do.
She's already gone.
But you, sir, haven't gotten in trouble at all. That's our problem. That's our problem.
I understand.
If you fuckers would have cared.
If you effers would have cared. We care about this deceased daughter of his, and he's calling us effers. He's calling us effers.
While she's still alive, y'all could have stopped this too.
Did he think that you knew Caitlyn when she was alive?
No, he knows I didn't.
So that didn't even make any logical sense at all. That doesn't even make any sense. She's already gone. Yeah, she is, but she shouldn't be gone, so that's why we care. Exactly. She shouldn't be. That's the point. But it's like Cherokee said, this is all just deflection. That's all it is. Like, they think if they throw out enough crazy that we'll dance around the crazy and then we'll forget what we're really talking about.
That, and I agree with that. Had I known about the situation, I would have helped her.
Man, the cops were at my house 3 fucking times a week.
Yeah, because of Tammy. Because of Tammy.
They were there 3 times a week before this.
Look what he did while she was alive. Exactly, Courtney! Courtney just nailed it. He wants to blame other people who didn't even know Caitlyn existed while she was alive, but completely ignore him, even though he was actually in Caitlyn's life. We'd all have loved to know her while she was here. Are we all knowing? Exactly. It's he's beyond. I mean, he's beyond. I don't even know what to think of this person. Hi. Hi.
She's got food all over her face.
Hi.
Say
Hi.
hi.
Hello. Huh? Hello. Hi, what's your name?
Her name's Ira.
Ira? Hi, Ira. Hi, Ira.
Floor kiss. Say mwah. Mwah.
Hi, Ira. We're talking about some pretty scary stuff. An evil
Where'd
man.
Ira go? There she is.
We're talking about an evil man. Yeah, scary. Oh, so scary. Oh, very scary. Bad guy. Oh, are you trying to touch the phone?
Mm-hmm. She spilled juice on her.
Oh, I thought that was the design. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Ah. Ah.
Anthony was trying to get me to send pictures of her to him. I was like, you're out of your fucking mind, dude.
This is speechlessness. Ira. How do you spell Ira? Yeah. Yeah? Yeah? I don't know if you look more like your mommy or daddy, because I don't know what your daddy looks like. Oh no, are you frozen? Uh-oh. I think you done froze on me. I'm gonna have to restart. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm gonna have to wait for you to come back in here. Let's see how much I have left on my timer. 11 minutes. Okay. The stream of Celeste talking to babies and finding gloves. Yeah, this is gonna be a really unflattering one for me. So I'm gonna finish this combo though that she had with him until I see her pop back in here.
Because of Tammy?
What do you think?
What did they say the reason?
Just listen to his attitude. He's like, what do you think? Like, you would think that he were in, like, you would think he were the victim in this situation. The way he's talking to Cherokee. Like, never mind the fact that we all know what Caitlyn said about him. Never mind all that. Like, we're just supposed to ignore that, and we're just supposed to act like he's a saint and, like, he's a victim. Like, that's what you would think by his attitude. I'm in here. My camera messed up. I can't see what you said. I'll just chat. Okay.
And for them coming to your house was?
Well, I mean, she showed up with a guy at my house.
So,
She was gone all week.
yeah, that's bad. That's really bad. Again, though, what does it have to do with you?
Yeah.
Anthony does blame Tammy for a lot of the problems, especially addiction. Yeah, he does, Courtney. And, you know, two wrongs don't make a right. That's the thing. And he wants to blame people. He wants to blame people who didn't even know Caitlyn existed, okay? But then he wants to play innocent, even though he was in her life and told her to hang herself. And then he'd buy the rope and called her a worthless whore and touched her. He's fine. I hope you're watching this. I really do, Anthony. It's obvious that you do watch this stuff because you refer to me as the media. I'm just a girl. I'm just a woman. I'm just a mom who is really infuriated that you are getting away with all this, because I've met people like you before. And I fully believe that you contributed to, that you put the idea in Caitlyn's head to even hang herself. You did more than put the idea in her head. You told her to do it. Specifically, that you'd buy the rope. You would buy the rope. You'd go to the store and you would buy the rope. I can send him the link. He's it. Why am I saying he? Because a he would mean that he has, you know, kind of like a vehicle needs an engine and a transmission and all that. Like, a he would mean that he has a brain and a heart, and that he doesn't, so he's it. But you know what? Even the clown at the end of it, like, he like ran away and eventually let the kids come back and come back alive. Not Anthony. So even it is better than him. Anthony is like, he's like that killer Chucky doll that like just never goes. Like, it never goes away. Like, even when he's in flames, he like comes out of the flames with a knife and he's like, ha ha ha, mother effer. That's who Anthony reminds me of. Okay. He's definitely a monster. Yeah, but even some monsters aren't that bad. Like, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I just take everything very literally, but. So, real quick, I'm going to check my messages on Facebook. I'm gonna have to get off here though really soon. I'm gonna have to get my kids really soon. So if anybody's anything, hey, my little buddy wasn't bad. Your little buddy? Is that a monster? Oh, your Chucky doll. Mm-hmm. I had a kid sister too. We're definitely old people to know what those are. For the lonely children. Yeah, I feel like the internet is also for lonely people. Like, this kind of stuff. I'm in this, like, makeup group, and most of the girls in it are, like, between 12 and my age. And, yeah, as young as, like, 12 on Facebook. And there was, like, somebody posted, I want to see best friends. Post a picture of you with your best friend. And, it's, like, hundreds of comments of, like, girls together. And I posted a picture of my laptop and coffee. I want to join your makeup group. You would love it. We all like will like live stream in there doing our makeup and stuff, and we post like sometimes really just unique things. Like, it's not all about makeup, but it's really fun. It's called Blend and Slay is one of them, and then the other one is called Everything Makeup and More. Everything Hair and Makeup, I think. And it's really fun if you like that kind of stuff. Otherwise it would be really boring. So basically then the phone call ends where he's like, you're recording me, aren't you? Hey, has that uploaded yet on the Justice for Caitlyn channel, your other recording? While I have a chance, I'm gonna read that email from the Kevin person. Why did I get a copyright claim? Weird. It said I got a copy because I was playing the radio. That's stupid. I got a copyright claim when I was playing the radio earlier. I guess, well, it doesn't matter anyway because I don't monetize any of these. But still, it's just funny, just the principle of it. Okay, so the email. I have to sign into my other account. Okay. So, Steve Winwood came on. So sweet. Steve Winwood? My phone is going dead. Okay, bye, Cherokee. Thank you so much. I look forward to hearing the other recording. So, Kevin. His name's Kevin. I don't know. Kevin. I'm not going to say his last name for privacy reasons because I haven't asked for permission to read it. But he said, I feel like I have to burp. Hold on. Okay, sorry. Excuse me. Bye, Cherokee. Thank you for speaking. He said, Celeste, I believe Prozac was the main contributing factor in Caitlyn's suicide. She was under the influence of the Prozac, which you could make the argument accidental suicide for Prozac. I was an RN for 19 years at the VAMC. I remember when Prozac was in clinical trials and they delayed the release because people were committing suicide while taking Prozac. I remember thinking, well, that's not going to be released, but they did. Then the doctors started ordering Prozac for these veterans. I remember thinking, what the F? I'm going to have to deal with these guys trying to kill themselves? Anyway, after Caitlyn killed herself, people were hanging out their psychiatrist shingles stating she was schizophrenic. No, I dealt with schizophrenics every day at work. You can't turn off schizophrenic off and on like a switch. It's always on. I started watching her videos. She would be introverted and kind of shy, and others extroverted and kind of off the chain or buck wild. I'm like, what the heck is going on with her? Does she have multiple personality disorder because she's traumatized from being molested and bullied at school? Then I noted she was introverted in the AM about 11 a.m. Then she was extroverted about 6 p.m. She would take the Prozac around 10 a.m. and it wore off about 6 p.m., at which sometimes she was okay and other times she would be really depressed. Kind of like the rebound effect of nasal spray. You are worse than before you took it. Because the Prozac was flipping her personality like a yo-yo, she was making poor choices she probably otherwise would not make, like doing and sending Luke Callahan. He appears to be Latino, which part of that name is Latino. But I don't think that this guy knows that Luke was adopted. Videos of her masturbating, of him masturbating. Her masturbating. Just to get off the subject for a moment, this sweet girl was so desperate for love, rejected by her father, molested by her stepdad, and this perverted son of a bee took advantage of her for his own pleasure, even had her make him administrator on December 7th, 2016 after meeting on December 3rd. That is what child molesters do. They control their victim, blocking anyone who they perceive as a threat when what is said and not perverted. In one video, he leaves to take a shower and he came back later and blocks all the other perverts, texting, I block all the perverts. How about send me pics of your cat? Being 12 years old and wanting to be loved by a male so badly, she did whatever he asked at first because of fear of losing him. I wanted to tell her so badly when she said he was making me do things. I am like, he is not holding a gun to your head. You're making the choice, but being an insecure 12-year-old girl, I understand her thought process of fear of losing this manipulative, perverted son of B. Multiple chats open at once isn't helping. One more thing about Tammy. What a piss-poor excuse of a mother who would allow her post-suicidal attempted daughter to sleep on a mattress on a water-soaked carpet floor with a large hole through the floor in the middle of winter while she slept in a queen-size bed. What a screwed-up, dysfunctional home. Usually it's the teen girl that has the baby and the mother ends up taking care of it. No, not in this rabbit hole family. The mother has the kids and the 12-year-old take care of them. That's effed up. Having your depressed, suicidal daughter watching your 3-year-old daughter and 4-year-old bad ASS temper tantrum son and sometime infant nephew. Oh, I know, a codependent, narcotic, drug-addicted seller cannot deal with her 2 small children, but expect her depressed, suicidal daughter to do so all day long, unsupervised. Hey, Celeste, there is no proof what I'm about to say, not spreading rumors, just my own personal suspicions. Even though Tammy, ever thought how Tammy was able to get her hands on all those narcotics and sell them to others, yet are poor, hardly no food in the house, but Kansas soup. You remember the video where Katie said Tammy takes 2 to 3 baths every day? Okay, I know Tammy's overweight and maybe she has an odor problem. Or remember Katie said Tammy leaves and does not tell her where she's going. Maybe she was trading sex for narcotics. Okay, like Caitlyn said, I vented because I can, LOL. I love when people remember what Caitlyn said and they throw out random quotes that Caitlyn said. Okay, so he said in her third to last video, the one in which she stated she had not eaten all day but fed her siblings the can of soup, she's very upset to the point of stuttering because Luke cons her with a fake murder pic he's supposedly committed. She states she can't be with him any longer because he's too dangerous. Then the next... okay, so I'm going to set it for 5 minutes. the next video on December 30th at 1:08 p.m., she's very off the chain, the worst she'd ever been in any of her videos. It starts out with her pupils very dilated, which is a side effect of Prozac, and slurring her words. I'm thinking she'd been drinking or perhaps gotten a Tammy stash, but supposedly the autopsy report stated only Prozac was in her system. She was cussing the Christmas tree on her phone. She cussed her little brother first time ever on video. She's wearing shorts, which she stated in an earlier video she does not do because of what happened with Anthony. At one point, this was texted to her. George Light said camel toe is showing, LOL. Her response was, oh well, so are the scars on my legs. You think I give a damn? Not herself at all. Later on the video, she mellows out and of course no longer is concerned about Luke being dangerous. I am wondering, due to the way she was acting in the video and how upset she was the evening prior, that she may have doubled the Prozac dose, which is why she was acting this way. And when I was her age, when I would try like things like Paxil and stuff, when I felt immune to it, I would double it. The beginning of the suicide video is very confusing. Just 4 hours after where the previous video ended, she appeared happy, except for AJ throwing one of his tantrums. A complete 180, complete different appearance, looks angry or upset, not saying a word. Something's missing, does not make sense. I know people state that it was Luke who pushed Edge to cause her to kill himself. I think it may have been a little closer to home due to her facial expression at the beginning of the video. Perhaps Tammy and Katie got another argument. She mentions Luke, Ben, Lizzie, and cousin Regina, but does not say anything about Tammy or her siblings during the suicide. The reason I suspect it was Prozac because the way she was acting earlier that day was the worst she had ever acted, which is not her normal introvert personality, that perhaps she had doubled the dose. And like I stated earlier, the Prozac usually wore off around 6 p.m., which was about the time she hung herself. Like I stated, sometime when she came off of it, she was fine, and others real depressed and suicidal. Personal opinion, the Prozac was never going to work because her depression was not a chemical imbalance. It was situational. The molesting, and by the way, chemical imbalance is, there's no such thing of that in the brain with serotonin. Made up thing by psychiatrists. I can't wait for my video to come out about that. The molesting, which I suspect being the victim, she believes somehow it was her fault, which of course it was not. Something similar to this is what she was hearing in her head. You worthless whore. Even your own father wants nothing to do with you. Note, whenever you hear you in your head, it's not coming from you, which would be I, or from God, just a heads up. Also, a contributing factor was the bullying at school. You know, she was a target from the other girls. Being 12 years old, she didn't understand why. You're cute, you have a hips of a 16-year-old, breasts of a 16-year-old, would die to have. You have a bunch of jealous, insecure, not good-looking girls who saw her as competition for the boys' attention. So, let's see. I'm just making sure I have enough time to keep reading this. If you ever see the class picture, you can tell that the mean girls in the class, second row, far left, the big girl is the leader of the two beside her. You know that they told her and she believed them, that she was ugly and no one would ever love her. Well, actually, I think Caitlyn did know she was beautiful, but of course, bullying is bullying. As far as the 7th grade boys, their intellectual maturity level are of a 4th grader. They're idiots. Any boy that would go up to a girl and call her a monster or a lonely demon girl needs their ass kicked. What a piece of crap. The name calling just reinforced an already depressed and low self-esteem Katie, not to mention the stress of dealing with those kids all day. The psychiatrist who prescribed the Prozac to her should be held liable, and I completely agree, but is protected by the drug manufacturer who states Prozac can be given to children. I can't even believe. When I saw that's what she was prescribed, I was like, what the hell? You don't give a drug as dangerous as Prozac, especially to a preteen girl going through puberty with her hormones all out of whack. Just as a side note, I had also questioned what she was going through her menstrual cycle, which would make her hormonal imbalance even worse. Just as you tried to explain your concerns about Prozac to Dr. Redenberg on the phone, he basically blew you off, stating that it was safe. My saying when I worked at VAMC was, you show me a psychiatrist and I'll show you a nut. They are just nutty. They graduate from high school and they go to college saying, I wonder what I'll major in. I know psychiatry, so I can figure myself out. One last thing, if you happen to talk or interview Matthew Davis again, ask him what he bought Caitlyn for Christmas. If he says I didn't buy her anything or makes excuses, that's all you need to know about his character. I really enjoyed that email. I felt like it was extremely insightful. This guy sent me another email today. I have to go pretty soon, but he said, the only one who could have been charged was Tammy for neglect due to Katie's live.me videos, which showed her the only one at the home with 2 minor children, the ages of 5 years, for extended periods of time, as well as the living condition of Katie's bedroom, while her mother slept in a queen-size bed and her siblings slept in bunk beds. Katie had both father and mother, but no parent. If she did, we would not be having this conversation. What people fail to realize is if the DA can't prosecute, no arrest is going to be made. Because Katie is dead, whatever she wrote or said in her videos is considered hearsay. You cannot cross-examine hearsay, therefore you have no case. Speaking of the Prozac, did you know that that guy who shot up that church in Texas was given a cocktail of antidepressants and Xanax and Valium and stuff like that. I'm not shocked. I'm never shocked with these mass shootings anymore. I mean, it's always just Google antidepressant SSRI after their name, any random crazy shooting that has no motive, and always an SSRI. You're not supposed to tinker with your serotonin like that. So, yeah, Ian. Oh, you're still in here, Ian. So I really do have to get ready to get my kids now. I wish I could like bring the phone to the school and let y'all see how cute they are when I pick them up. They're always skipping and so happy. Not shocking at all. The weak lose control at a point. Yeah. But SSRIs are just a way for them to make money. I mean, at first I do think they were like that the industry was really hoping that they would work, but then once they realized the side effects, then that should have been it. They should have stopped. Bye, Celeste. Thank you. Thank you for sticking around and listening to all that rambling. I hope it was, like, I hope you could tell what I was saying. Bye, kind-hearted Caitlyn. Oh, I'm not going to drive. I'm just going to walk. I live next door to the school. I know. I'm going to tell y'all what his last name is and when I'm in the group chat with y'all later, and then I'm going to see if y'all know who he is. But I don't want to say it on here because I didn't get his permission to read that, and I don't want to like make him like lose trust in me. So, yeah. Just trying to look decent. Get my kids from the school. And good stream today. So you like chaos then, I guess? Thank you. No. I do need... Thank you again for helping me find my gloves. Like, seriously. That's awesome. I need to blot my face before I go, or else I will look like super oily and distinct. Where did I put my purse? Uh-oh, can you help me find my purse? No, don't go yet. You need to help me find my purse. He helps me find my gloves. Please. Oh, there it is. Never mind, I found it. My purse is so, like, just, no. It wasn't a problem. Yeah, it's fixed now. No, like you had a butterfly. What is a butterfly rash? I used to get made fun of. I used to be called triangle brows, but as I got older, I was like, well, you know what? Girls like purposely draw their brows like that, so I think I'm kind of lucky now. But a lot of stuff I got bullied for, like up until I was 17. Like I don't know, I think it's kind of funny, the amount of bullying that I had. So, I don't know if you can see that. Cars are driving. The school's like next. I'm about to walk over there to get my offspring, to get the little humans who lived in my belly for 9 months and popped out of my TT. I'm about to go pick them up. Okay, I really should not have just said all that. Ooh. Okay, I need to stop. I still have some time. Look at that hair. Alfalfa. Whoa. Okay, like a butterfly where, I need to put some lip, I don't know, I feel like my lips are disappeared. So just hold on. I wish Benedict would come here. Oh no, that hair is still sticking up. Why did I just use that brush? This is my favorite lip pencil ever. It's the Rimmel brand, or Rimmel, I think it's Rimmel. And it's called East End Snob. Now I have lips again, you guys. There. Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to tell you to leave. No, I just need to go. I'm gonna put my hair back up. Where's my ponytail? You know what would be really cool is if I didn't like lose everything. Uh-oh. I just dropped this. Why do I have a big knife in my bedroom, you ask? Why, that's a good question. You know what? Whatever. Just, you're gonna have to stay right there for a second. Sorry. Okay. No, I have time. Wait, do I have time? Oh yeah, I do. I have time. God, not to freak out. You should just have us with you throughout the day. Then I'm afraid, like, what if my daughter had a bad day at school or something and, like, she starts crying and, like, I have it on, like, video? Like, that's my only fear. She might, like, that's for killing internet men? Wait. Oh, my knife. I was like, what is he talking about? Okay, Chris Isaac. So, what? That'd be too much. Red on the forehead, red along the sides of the nose. Oh, I have rashes, like, because of my psoriasis, I get rashes all over. There's no telling. No telling. See see, without y'all, it's pretty lonely. Like, in my house, it's just cleaning and eating and the internet. See the school bus pulling up? That's the school bus. It's a bus that carries kids. I want to flip my camera around. I can take y'all, but I don't know if that's like legal. Like, can I film in a school? Probably not. I'm not going to do that actually. I mean, it is a public school, but I don't go in there though. I just go outside to get them. I don't go in the school. Is it Celius? It's a Celius. The bus is a Celius transportation vehicular machine. So I could start walking there now, but since I'm right next door, I usually wait till the bell rings and then I go, because there's no point in going sooner than that, because my kids take like 5 minutes to come out of class and I don't want to sit there and chit chat with, I'm just going to come into my daughter's room. That is serious. Oh, you just wanted me to say it? That is serious. My daughter's little hat thing. It's a octopus. Gosh, I swear I could go to sleep right now. This is serious. I still feel dizzy from attempting to swing earlier. How crazy is that? So my daughter's little ceramic cat broke, and I keep her pens and pencils in its butt. It has a literal butthole that pens and pencils in. This is something I did for her birthday this year. It is a book. See? The Best Daughter in the World, Remy, by Mommy. And it's got so many cute pictures in there of her all throughout the book. It's a story about her. She's 7. My nephew and niece used to watch Wonder Pets. Oh my God! That's why you said it. This is serious. We've got to help them. I made a birthday cake for my son for the Wonder Pets. Wonder Pets, we honor to help a baby animal and save the day. We're not too big and we're not too tough, but when we work together, we've got the right stuff. Go Wonder Pets! Yay! Look, my kids and I painted that. Like, we found that we found the piece of wood in the backyard and then painted it. I have to go to the bathroom real fast, so I'm going to set the phone right here. I hope y'all don't hear me peeing. Okay, please don't listen to me. I'm going to talk over myself so that you cannot hear me peeing. Okay, you cannot hear me. Alright, I am done. And now I'm going to wash my hands and flush. Okay, I guess I probably do need to go now. Okay. Y'all are bad. Okay. So, let me just see something. So, oh, you see my face. All right. That's from a little party. I don't know, you guys. It feels a little intrusive to have like to have, I'm not gonna go into the school filming, but see all the people lined up to pick their kids up. Oh my God, it's so cold. There's the bus. That is before our time. Jerry wrapped. Oh my God, at first I thought I left my fly open on my pants. It's like, why am I so cold down there? It's just cold is the only reason. I usually like put gum in my mouth and brush my teeth before I come get my kids. But I didn't do that, so I hope my coffee breath isn't like too offensive. I'm not gonna go into the school, just so people know. This feels really weird. Oh, no, please don't run over me. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Oh, they're playing.
Yeah, he's my youngest.
Oh yeah, that's the same. I know. Like, had to say. Where did you? That is so strange.
think she's standing right inside. Really? Yeah, I see her. So I don't know if you're waiting for just one.
Well, both of them.
I can see her right inside.